Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Virgo, I feel like you are learning to make wise decisions, okay? Focusing on your career, being alone, being your inner guidance. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you've been going through ups and downs, okay? A lot of unpredictable stuff. You also have a parent that likes to do moon magic. Like, especially if you always try to be independent and you always got to call on that parent that you don't like to ask for help. That parent is doing magic. That's why. Something about release your ex. If you haven't released your ex, I don't know if you on this on again, off again thing with your ex, but I've been getting release your ex, okay? Release your ex. And then it's like I said, on again, off again, because somebody want to reconcile with you. You're very attractive, okay? So happy birthday to all the Virgos. I feel like you're very attractive. You're giving me that thing where it's like, you know how there's girls that's pretty and they don't know that they pretty, but they compare themselves to other pretty girls and they don't realize how beautiful they are? Yeah. A lot of heart-to-heart conversation, discussing your feelings with each other. I'm hearing La Bitch. I got that from Sex in the City. I was just finished watching up with that. And you could have just kind of showed your little bitchy way towards somebody and somebody don't like that. Yeah, I feel like you're healing family issues too, especially if you're a single parent. Your love life. You're being very gentle to your kid. I feel like you're realizing you don't have to whoop your kids at all. And they don't appreciate that. You really have an angel always protecting you. And it could be your grandma. Because this is giving me a woman face. Some of y'all had a mom that passed away at a young age too. I'm sorry. Anything else for Virgo? Yeah, y'all just healing y'all family issues. Let's see what's going on for the month of September, the 1st to the 30th. A lot of good change. You're going to do a personal transformation. You could like Wreck-It Ralph, that movie. Even though she was a glitch and she had her own messed up ways, she was doing the best that she could, and she had good intentions. I feel like you feel like that girl from the movie of Wreck-It Ralph, because she was supposed to be like everybody else, looking cute, wearing pink stuff, but she wanted to be herself. Because one thing I like about that movie, Wreck-It Ralph, the girl who glitched a lot, she didn't realize how beautiful she was. Like, the more she kept saying that she was ugly or she wasn't all that, she would felt like that. And then when I'm looking at further down the line, when she started recognizing how beautiful she is, I see how beautiful she is. And it's like, what my therapist called that? Because I used to tell my cousin this all the time, like, when you project that you look ugly and then people will start to look at you, but when you love yourself, people will be like, oh man, you're really beautiful. You've always been beautiful. I mean, I like how in the movie she worked with all the princesses. She said, should I get some help? Because she was like, they was talking about like how I was locked in the castle and all their trauma. She's like, should I call somebody? Somebody's holding on to a bum. a bum-ass friend, a bum-ass family member. Now, if you're a Virgo and you healed and you're doing your thing, I love you, okay? But there's a Virgo in here. You hanging on to some one-sided, unfair, lack of recognition. Like, this is a person that's a disappointment. Like, even the people in their hood look at them like they're a disappointment. I don't know if you're being like Marina scientist, like you can't go for potential. And she is very real. And I feel like people don't realize that, but people will eventually realize that. Even though sometimes she gets herself caught up with that Young Thug shit and it's all about the ties. I just feel like somebody's really whipped. You know? Okay. Virgo. Virgo, when you gonna love yourself? Sister sign of Virgo is Pisces. When are you gonna love yourself? Somebody is literally in a relationship or being around a family member. I don't even think it's your mom, because your mom look out for you. Even though that she is doing shit to your money where you rely on her, but whether you're a man or a woman, but it's given like there's a woman or a man Virgo and you're dealing with people that are careless, bro. They don't even got shit to give you with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Everybody's zodiac sign was good. You know, with Taurus, I think I only told them that they like to keep themselves isolated. Hey, rising. Make sure y'all tapping the screen and sharing a live. I feel like you're going to be having good communication with your friends. I feel like you're talking to an ex of yours as well. Something about your birthday being very beautiful, very abundant. What else is going on for Virgo? Because I don't like talking too much about an ex that y'all know y'all supposed to be letting go. You are this divine feminine, and I feel like when you are dissatisfied, you become a little materialistic. Like you look for things that's gonna give you that I'm saying peak. Like, you know how people want to get that like spike up, like their adrenaline, dopamine secretion up and going. Thank you for tapping the screen. So sometimes I do that. When I'm feeling a little depressed, I go shop and I feel better. But you need to focus on long-term goals. I feel like somebody telling you like you should be posting videos of doing hair and wigs. If you're into that, you need to start doing that. You're delegating. Some of y'all might be struggling. You might be burnt out, but you need to clean up. Because, like, right after that, it's like, I feel like you seeing yourself be a bum. It's like you look yourself in the mirror. It's like, I don't want to be 25, 26, 29 doing this. Something needs to change. Someone could have even told you that you need to love yourself more. And take that as firepower. Yeah, feeling uplifted. Giving yourself unconditional love. Somebody who's doing something where it's like they never liked you. I don't know. You're going to realize that someone never liked you with the 7 of Wands and standing up for yourself, where it's like you cut someone off because they was being weird. They was being narcissistic. Just like someone giving you money, then wanting it back. Like, they always have some animosity. Like, they can't be around successful people, so you have to cut them off. But you really got to focus on your lack of confidence, your self-sabotage in relationship. And you really have this thing, and it comes from trauma. Only if you know, Don't take this if it don't resonate. Some of y'all be feeling like people are out to get you. And that comes from a narcissistic mom. So you need to be focusing on being around people that uplift you and savoring the moments. And stand up for yourself. It's time to reflect on your wounds. Yep. A lot of dragonflies. You've been seeing them. You might not even like them. Some of y'all. Proper planning prevents poor performance. When I see the 3 of Wands. It's time to prep. It's time to move strategically. I feel like with the 3 of Swords in reverse, you're moving on from heartbreak. Ooh. Stupid net. And being optimistic. And whoever missed a chance with you, they missed a chance with you. Because they refuse to learn from their mistakes. Okay? They're disorganized. You're going to have an awakening where you're this 9 of Pentacles. I feel like whatever you're going through, it's really about the people you hang with. I feel like you're seeing that you clean and cleaning up your mental, going back to school is helping, which I'm proud of you. But with that moon card, like I said, if you feel like someone's playing with your money, you got a mom that when it's the moon cycles, she knows how to play with your money to fuck it up. And you can also hear it when they talk to you, like, oh, how can you afford this? Like, they just throwing shit, like, how you able to do this? And hey, how you able to do that? Like, someone's scared that your magic is getting stronger than theirs. Or it's not affecting you no more. Baby, I wouldn't be around that person. I would not be around that person. No money blockage for Virgos. Sister sign of Virgos is Pisces. You're looking like a bag of money. Private landing. Someone's taking a private jet or a private plane. Unexpected money coming your way. Dropping it into your account. Some of y'all had money dropping in your account like I did, and I didn't even notice. And I spent it before I even seen it drop. And like, before you get into a relationship, ask yourself, can you enforce your boundaries? Like, I'm not playing with you. Like, I don't like when you do that. You think I'm playing? You could think whatever you want. I want you to be like that, Virgo. Like, you might think I'm emotional, but I'm not playing. Like, stop playing with me. I literally had to, check my crush, and he's on the block list. Like, once I put him in the archives, in my WhatsApp, that's me. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you, and you're blocked. And if you're not blocked, but you're in my dust, meaning like it's like a spam chat. Like, you could text me all you want, I would never see it. Because you ain't shit. Keep talking to God. He's hearing you. Been talking to God, shaking his feeling off. You don't be funny. I feel like you don't be acting funny around people. You act accordingly. You're magical. That's what I meant to put on here. Let me see. Anything else? I choose me. I'm sorry. Shit, I won't even say I'm sorry. I'm going to change that. I'm not sorry. The fuck? Everything's working out for your favor for the month of September. Did I do y'all self-care cards? I don't even recall. I did do y'all oracles. Let me see. Listening to your intuition. You are very intuitive. Something about the 70s shows. You might be calling someone a jackass. Your confidence is being up. And I just told my sister to clean up her space. So you need to clean up your space, Virgo. It's time to wipe things down. Burn and release. It's time to release things, okay? Like, I'm writing things down. Like, when I go to my campfire, I'm going to burn it. Or just put the damn whole notebook in there and burn it. But I just think I'm going to burn paper. Yeah, going to the gym, too. Me and my sister saying that. That's why y'all see me in my workup outfit. Thank you for the follow. Seeing 7-7 a lot and 999 a lot, Virgo. It's time for change. I'm going through changes. Big mouth. Some of y'all could have, like, that hormone monster. And that's just humans, you know. Some people can control it, some people can't. Walnut bath. Somebody like lemonade. Camp Rock. You Rock. That was one of the songs. I'm not gonna sing it. The Dancing Frog. This is cute. You have prosperity and dragonflies, butterflies. Find your heart rhythm. Step lightly and swing with melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. It's like some of y'all might like toxicity, but if you just go back to healing and being I don't know, but sometimes, you know, I know that people like to be dark and some people like to be light. Child, I feel like you're going to embrace your happiness and your good moment. I'm not going to cap, Virgo. You got an ancestor that's literally like, you may not see it, but somebody's touching my shoulder heavy like this. And like, for some of y'all, this is only going to resonate. You are miserable when you don't have money, right? Like, you treat people awful. Something about that. Like, something about you need to tighten up. And you know it's true. And it's like when people tell you the truth, you don't want to hear it. Something about a lawsuit, you getting money from a lawsuit that you sue someone for, or like, it's like getting an accident or a slip and fall and you sue them, you get the money. That's basically it. And keep hustling. Because I remember telling my sister what one of my uncles said, and she was like, she didn't want to believe it. And then she heard it again from a stranger, and she was like, okay, you was right. Some of y'all could have a gift like that from the Ghost movie. I forgot what that movie was called. It was a woman who could see ghosts, like clear sight. And she helped people in her small town that passed away and they're stuck and they're trying to talk to their loved ones. Y'all could either see them and then they vanish. Something about one being in your room. And it's not one that's evil or scary. But a lot of happiness, okay? A lot of happiness, delight being found in the smallest things. See the gift and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storm, which is true. We have to go through the storm. It's something about like, I wouldn't be a good reader if I'm not telling y'all the truth. Something about like you let things get bad and now you have this big ass mess to clean. Being careless. I won't even say boy crazy. Boy crazy or girl crazy. Everybody want love. Point blank period. I just feel like you just too into like love until it's time to realize it's time to be in yourself, into yourself. It's like I had to snap on my friend, and she's not really even my friend. I don't like her that much. And I know y'all gonna be like, Anna, why would you say that? She voted for Trump. Okay, she's just somebody I associate with. Okay, she likes to call me Frank because I have a good energy and I'm very uplifting. Everybody likes that. They call me Angel at work. But I said to her, how you gonna keep saying, worrying about what other people else is doing, they're getting things done, and you don't even believe that you can get a car. And you keep saying you want to start this e-commerce, but you don't start it. But you like making your daughter's life a living hell because that's all you want to do. You want to be able to control other people's life because your life is in shambles. And whatever shit you got going on here. I don't give a fuck, my credit score was 333. I'm finding a credit repair guy. I'm fixing it. Even if you had a student loan, I'm believing that it's going to get forgiven. Somebody's applying for a fast food job. Something about a shopping spree. Someone got paid early. Or next week you get paid early. The boy who broke you will forever watch you. Everything working out in your favor again. All right, that's your monthly reading, Virgo. It was long like Taurus. Y'all both got 20 minutes out of me. Like y'all. confirmation. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. And I don't think it's like a bad thing, because I see so many Virgos that be miserable without money. Not all of them, but some of them improve. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know. It's like something about avoiding accountability. Like, you don't want to grow up. That's what I noticed with kids that are like the baby. Because 2 of the Virgos I'm dealing with, one sibling, it's like they the last child. So it's like they avoid accountability. They don't like being brought up the issue. And trust me, I'm not going to be the older sister that's going to be taking care of your ass like mom is. Like, I will annoy you. That's my new self-love. Because I was already taking care of you when mom was around. And buying you all the stuff that ain't help you no way. I think some people get in their mind that people are supposed to take care of them. You are protected by Archangel Michael. You will be improving your money. And there is like a Virgo in here, you like to be in a toxic relationship. That's fine. But for those that are wanting a healthy connection, I feel like you're still talking to someone, getting to know them, liking them, going on dates. But I really feel like, to sum it up, it's really about you focusing on yourself and staying committed. Because throughout the whole year of Virgo, it's like y'all been being committed, but then y'all get thrown off. Y'all getting things done, y'all been improving, and then something reverts you back. Because it's almost like that therapist that got viral. She got 1 million likes. She literally said this. She said, like, your nervous system will go back to familiar. Because when you see healthy people, communication, people calling out people with their bullshit, accountability, boundaries, that's unfamiliar to you. You don't want that. But when you know chaos, you look at potential, this person's attractive, they're a bad boy, scammer, whatever, you're going to go to familiar, whatever your familiar is. Because some people don't like to start brand new. It's like saying, hey, if you move out of the state of Texas and you go to New York, I promise I'll give you $20,000. But you so scared and everything is falling apart in Texas, you holding on to barely nothing. You feel me? You feel like that city is giving you bad luck. And you choosing everything not to leave until you realize, damn, I gotta fucking leave. That's what it's given. On my right hand itchy, you're going to change. Something about change. You're going to change. You have no choice but to change. You've been delaying this change. You've been enjoying being in Karmicville for too long. Whoville. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. A lot of good things are coming your way. Love you. Happy birthday.